Well, farming has evolved through the years with big changes in technology and the methods being used.
Another major change that farming has seen is a decrease in family farms. In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, Sydney Hoyer introduces us to one family who's defying the odds.
On the southeastern edge of South Dakota is Scott Family Farms.
We grow soybeans and corn. We've done that as long as I can remember.
Jordan is a fifth-generation farmer, but not all family farms have survived the way the Scott's farm has.
You just do your best and keep going, and that's all you can do. And at some point, some people just need to quit, and we haven't had to, so we feel very fortunate.
According to Governor Larry Roden in his State of the State address earlier this year, the Scotts are more fortunate than thousands of South Dakota families.
In the last decade, we lost 3,600 family farms in South Dakota.
That trend is something that Kevin Scott has seen in his years of farming.
When you don't need the labor, then your kids go to other jobs, and that's why a lot of the family farms have quit. It's not necessarily just because of economics, but that is part of it.
Janelle and Kevin started farming together after high school, and 45 years later, she says it's been a good way of life.
We're a team, so we just try to make the best decisions we know, and those decisions happen to be on the farm with our kids, and being able to be together and aim at the same goal.
And although the farm has survived for decades, that doesn't mean the Scotts never had hard times.
We started in the 80s, which was a bad time for farming, but it was a good time to start because we didn't have anything to lose. So sometimes the bad times are advantageous.
Luckily for this family, at least one of their 6 children chose to continue the tradition.
We didn't necessarily plan on passing on the farm to the next generation. That's one of the blessings that we have, that somebody is willing to do that.
Jordan worked elsewhere, but he always came back to farming with his dad.
Everything I know on the farm, I learned from him.
Because the Scotts farm isn't a large one, that has kept other family members from being able to work there.
I think more than Jordan would like to farm, but that's another matter, that we just don't have enough farm ground or enterprises, livestock or otherwise, to employ more of the family farm.
As Jordan raises the potential 6th generation of farmers to take over, they hold on to the hope that the family tradition will continue for years to come.
They love riding along in the tractors and going with Dad or Grandpa and doing whatever they can and act like they're driving the tractors and things like that.
We build an operation hoping the next generation will build on that and move it to the next generation, but you never know. These little guys right now, they're more interested in firefighting and race car driving and whatever else.
As Kevin and Janelle think about retirement and look back on their years as farmers, the positive times remain top of their minds.
We're very grateful that we've had this life.
With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Sydney Hoyer.
Janelle and Kevin farmed with each of their fathers for 2 years before taking over Scott Family Farms.